Welcome to Rethink Fabulous. I'm Natalie, and today I have 15 fabulous DIYs for Christmas made out of Dollar Tree items and thrift store finds. This is part one of a three-part series. I would love for you to subscribe and hit that notification bell. All right, let's get started with number one. I saw this big giant snowflake, I think on Pinterest a couple of years ago, and wanted to give it a try. It was super popular with all the crafters a couple of years ago, and we all did something really fun and different with ours. So you're just going to lay them out in a snowflake pattern, and then you're going to take some zip ties and secure them all together. Now, once you get them all secured together, then you can do whatever you want with them. Decorate them with lights. They're perfect for outdoors. You can add Christmas greens and bows. Some people added other little plastic snowflakes on them. I went ahead and added cotton balls to mine. Number two. This project is made from Dollar Tree party hats. So I just took some nautical rope and wrapped it from the very top to the bottom, added a nautical rope hanging handle, and then added some Christmas greens, some bulbs, some pine cones. And then when you're done for Christmas, you can add some succulents or plants or something in it and use it year round. I also used some of the party hats to cover in different fabrics, stacked them on top of each other, and made these little trees. Number three. Okay guys, these little trees are so easy to make. Anybody can do them. I just got a stick from my yard, added some ribbon to them, cut them in a tree shape, added a little jute bow and some Dollar Tree pom-poms. Here I added a little Dollar Tree snowflake ornament and stuck them in some pots and coffee mugs. DIY number four. Okay, we've all seen these Dollar Tree ornament signs. There's so many fun things you can do with these. I decided to take some wrapping paper and just Mod Podge it on there. And then I took some black paint and kind of went around the edges. Then I took some greens. They're not even Christmas greens. And I just put them on and added a bow. Now this one, I used a Dollar Tree fleece blanket, and then I added some cotton balls around the edge just to give it a wintry look, and added a snowflake ornament. This third one, I painted all black and then taped off and painted the grain sack stripes. And then I added a little snowflake ornament. Looks like the same Dollar Tree ornament sign, but it's actually not. I needed one more and I couldn't find one at my Dollar Tree. So I took one of the other ornaments from the Dollar Tree and traced it on some cardboard. Now for the top of the bulb, I took my hot glue and made the lines, and then I Mod Podged some tin foil to give it that finished look. I also took that same striped wrapping paper and glued it on, or Mod Podged it on, and then I used the Dollar Tree stickers to spell out Shelton Tree Farm. I added some greenery and a bow, and I think it turned out really cute. Number five. Now I made these 2 years ago, and they are still one of my favorite chunky ornaments on my tree. These are the Dollar Tree candy dishes or serving dishes, and I took two of them and glued them together with the hollow side facing in. Once I did that, I took my Waverly chalk paint in white and painted right over the top, and then took my sanding block and went over it. And look at the detail once you sand it. I think these turned out so cute, and I love how they look on my tree. DIY number six. So I grabbed a couple of these black Dollar Tree mirrors, and I went in with my Waverly chalk paint in the color white and painted the frame. I then added a sparkly snowflake ornament, a bow, and then some lacy fringe to the bottom. I added some green and then took some of the nautical rope and added a cute little hanging handle and used these as ornaments on my tree. I love how the Christmas lights reflect in the mirror and give it that extra sparkle. DIY number seven. This DIY is super easy as well. I just took some of the Dollar Tree brown packing paper or craft paper, some nautical rope, and also one of these window clings or wall stickers. I found this one at a thrift store, but I know Walmart has them. And also the Dollar Tree does have wall stickers that you can use year round. You don't have to just do this for Christmas. And then I placed the stickers on the brown paper and made a scroll. This is super easy and anybody can do it. And here's the finished project. Here I added some greenery, some cotton stems, and a little wreath just to give it some visual interest. Number 8. Dollar Tree frames can be used for so many different projects, and they come in a lot of different sizes. I took these and glued them together with my hot glue gun and just made these cute little boxes that you can put anything in. I put them on some risers, added a little tree. One I added the little house, some trees, and some cotton balls to give it a snowy, wintry look. One thing I really like about these is you can use them year round. DIY number 9. Now this is a Dollar Tree large candy cane wire wreath form, and I just wrapped it in some chunky yarn, added some greens, a pretty little bow, some Christmas bells, and used some of my drop cloth to stencil the word Christmas on it and put a little tag on it. Number 10. This chunky candlestick I found at a thrift store, and it was a really ugly color, so I brought it home and painted it with my Waverly chalk paint in the color white, and then just distressed it with some black paint and some Waverly wax. Then I found this Dollar Tree charger plate that was gold, and then I painted it with the same white paint and then aged it with some black paint. I then took this little Dollar Tree basket that was gold and I spray painted it black, turned it upside down and added a little knob and made a little cloche. For the Christmas and winter season, I just added this frosted little wreath and a battery operated candle. And as soon as the winter months are over, I can take that out and decorate it for any holiday or any time of the year and use it year round. And let's move on to number 11. This little deer I found at a thrift store and I just loved him. I knew once I painted him white with some chalk paint, he would look amazing in a Christmas centerpiece. DIY number 12. This also is a thrift store find. I found this little rustic primitive wood star, and I had an old sweater that I wasn't using, so I love the pattern on this sweater. So I took it and covered the little wood star, added this cute little pom-pom fringe around the edge, and I think it looks so cute. Number 13. Remember that cute sweater that I showed you on the little star? Well, I used it as well to cover this lampshade that I found at a thrift store. And I think it turned out so cute with the little white pom-poms around the edge. DIY number 14. I found this awesome wood piece at the thrift store, and I just painted it with my white Waverly chalk paint and kind of aged it with some black. And you can use it for any time of the year. Here I put a little small arrangement with that deer in it for Christmas. Number 15, our final DIY. I found this 3-piece funnel set at the Dollar Tree, and I covered them with old fabric from like shirts, different laces and trim, and then I glued them together, stacked them on top of each other from biggest to smallest, and made this beautiful funnel tree. Thanks so much for watching today, and if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments which DIY you like the best. You can find all the full tutorials for these DIYs over at the Rethink Fabulous Facebook page.